But Julie, over to you. Some breaking news on the economic front.
Yeah, we got final numbers for April. University of Michigan consumer confidence coming in a little below estimate, 65.2 versus the 65.7 that was estimated by analysts. Again, this is the last read, the final read on this number. Current conditions coming in a little bit better than estimated. Expectations, though, a little bit. Expectations actually, a little bit worse than expected, as I read through these numbers. So again, this is the final read, probably not a big market moving number, but nonetheless, this does represent a 9.8% increase in April from March. And I'm just looking at some commentary from Richard Curtin, who is the Survey of Consumers chief economist there at the University of Michigan. And he's saying much of the surge was concentrated in expectations here, that people expect things to do better. The cause, he says, was a sharp drop in gas price expectations. This is interesting, Saz, as we have seen gas prices start to moderate here. And he also talked about still some apprehensiveness on the part of consumers about future conditions, including inflation, the U.S. military support for Ukraine, renewed supply line disruptions from the COVID crisis in China. So overall, not a terrible number here. Still showing that people are feeling okay, but a little bit apprehensive about what's to come.
Yeah, by and large, Julie, a decent week for getting a read on the U.S. consumer. To your point here, gas inflation expectations coming down a bit. Within that GDP report yesterday, of course, a 1.4% decline, but consumer spending appears to have held up well. Even look at the Apple report, too, as well. Strong and really iPhones, Macs, really high-priced stuff. If you were really worried about your financial future, you're probably not going out there and spending $1,100 on the new iPhone.